And we are your morning companion, ready to keep you company from now up until 9 a.m. Live on Happy 98.9 FM. It's Thursday's edition of the Happy Morning Show on your number one radio station, Happy 98.9 FM. Your friend Sefah Danquah. How many more days for us to go and celebrate Christmas? But do you even know the history behind Christmas? The entire friend Bronya. And then I would want to share a bit of the history behind the entire kind of Bronya with you live on the show this morning. Otianka from number 22 at Denulo Street, Asylum down Accra. A lot for us to discuss this morning. So be a part of the show. On air on Happy 98.9 FM. In the northern part of the country, 100.1 FM. Nisim Tamale, 95.9 FM. Nisim Bolgatanga. Online, Happy TV on YouTube. And we're also streaming live on Facebook, Happy 989 FM. Okwa be fontin tankasi anu kwankwanu ase ba bi nyina hyiahia ne edi ho nkomo a ade a ensem biara no egu ho. Let me also mention say you can follow us live on happyghana.com. It's another beautiful brand new day, Thursday 21st of December 2023 in the year of our Lord. Maminkao see ACP Victor Thunder retired on near Kwakwaji Road safety tidbits. Give ya the Obokrata no ahodo no etifin sem egum won ye de bebrete for near 4. There'll be social media trends. There'll be a sports and there is more. Enti ye nyamia ye na me bon kai se wonim se bronya ebrei edru se ya sa brei ena akwansia ahodo ema ne homene so mesre ye nyina ye wasudie ene asede se ye betimi aboa na akwansia ahodo no a esisie ewo ya akwan so no eso ebetie menim se akwantuo wuntimi nyimfiro abrabom se de da meka no nya de abetimi yi akwantuo e de afiri abrabom ekwan ne de ye den a obutu na emum se yenam kwan so a yenye ahweyie ni bi ene se wonkonom ensadene emfa nkonkotena steering wheel achi se wo kwa akoka hyen ahweyie ni bi ene se wutu kwan na wa wonim se wabre eto da bia behwe na obi ti steering wheel nachi na wo tonko obehwe na ka no enam binkum na nam nifa na ebunkan faso mesre se wu ka hyen na wabre a bo modin kopa bia wo gidie se ubetimi anya hobambo kese home wo home wi a akwantu no ubetimi atoaso ebio yanya yekotena ehyemu no yenso yasodie ene se yetena hyenu mu a ehyenu mu abombelity wo mu meka seat belt a ewo mu no yemfa moyemu mesre drobani di kan ebo de mpanyimfo kase leadership by example so udi kan a na wo yenhweso a enye den ara a passenger fa wo mutika no mu no o ka kire mo a wo mu so bebo mu de yaya yetwi motorbikes ai de Ghana ha ye kan okada no mo so mu de nie wa ho bambo che no da ne da nyina ba bia obekọ biara mane nkan ho sanso ena ho bambo cha e wo se wodima onya wote wachie no ma enkan ho hye wo de ma onya ne nso enhye ne de yen so ayenam akwan ahodo ho pedestrians enye afei ene yakwakoyi ye phones e obran nam kwan ho enye afei ene yede niam akohye yaso e obra ye nam kwan ho enya afei ena pentem ye pentem ntem penti wudru traffic light ase na enuru so kra no a opese wudimrika etwamu dabi ye nya ne saa mumye ni emra ene hyehye ya yede agu akwanso no eso said the bear bit me a bre aquentia ahodoa enkanka kobrunya brea emana ni homene so yente so ebio mrikatente momientwa so sankratoi a street sense organization eno mo ede ebrayen kayo say no seat belt no drive, no helmet no ride, arrive alive. ACP Victor Tando retired. I cried as all the road safety tidbits ever braying a would you made in the nano pay me and court na yen no entry come cry. ACP on pay me mo achi oni esa mo akwa babiu.
Me you so what is here?
Na me wojidie se bumpom boko de.
Ya me jadumo yen.
Ye da oba de ase ene ye ya wada aka ene nan na brunya no ye dia ne sa. Mesre ehefa ne
Me do ase. Edba for more happy FM. Mama nyina fi nhyapa bio. Olo pagya nkosora nka mo nkoso ntramo hiem. Onti na enim ntramo. Onkoso nhyehyɛ mo nyuma pa mo disuma. Ekefo amote dmegie anapei. Mama nyina chi esa mama fi nhyapa bio edmo besa dmegie kesi so e happy FM 98.9. Anapei ene de bema Kwejo Sefah kind. Kwejo Sefah Danquah. The big piano. Oh, my boy, she's only been a brand here. DJ Willie. Isaac, maybe I should be on it. I'll be back, Princess Reynolds. And Oba Papa Tabi Patricia also attached. So very amias or near the year to a man party amias from Odin. I mean a denacier. Now, who can say bring your cannon a be a frasio? And not better and brown only be so. A Yoko office. Hey, I meet you are. Who tell you magical Yamin cow? Yamin show. Office chapa when on penny phoning another. And my etre and Africa. Hallelujah. I was a foreign ramming who said, Cathedral traffic light, you know. I said, well, who I is on a so. The TUC, you go there and there, Babu. After yet, Cathedral, there, no, I will be salam down. And also Babu. The whole DNC, who and so if you hotel president, ever salam down. Almost salam down, ever fastlo. Almost you Cathedral, ever call as that traffic light, you know. And therefore, that would more. And then I can't win another. Mummy money. Cathedral, the other, and you see, the Mudimerica Marco Yeo. And Mudimerica Co Ye. Baby, this year and crown, mummy money. Over the in an animal train. Sadisco traffic light. And no, it be so, it being so. And Diana Mama money, I feel also. Now, I wish I for a bread brother at 9 years. A brain when ye say Jebo, only. I made that Bema reduce the Danquah, any if you are or kind of pay if he is McCubin. And if you know extra in Papa Tassumo or some Mirica Tente or sir, a kind of overspeed. Mirica, a punk to see where they are make up and them. How can one may? But see, Omi and Cassa, no hope first. Mirica need to be busy, making a son, making a dinner, making a bobby home. We are home first. That's what you're ma, what you're for, almost doing almost bomb time out. Obohun ya media home obo, ofan kudras museum, and ofan commerce museum. Masa empaibono, and traumu, the be a way, when you slow, but I won't. That's the Uko, that's why ma. Udo, how can see a papa and a bet to a level two at the pony bishop also. How could no train in the BBC? How could you them what? We and the next any Aira cry. Aira, intimisre na me ka sem fan kokko kwan so na ihu se hyenka no o na eye se saa na ekọ no saa dia ene na hallelujah digiri she afi akwanhia betumi asi nanso intimi sise na bibia etwemu no eti we nyina no mom yi nyina efutue osu betumi aka che unia bi aka che wadamfo bi okutwa lord kwa no ma hwe ho ye enye telephone call wo lord kwa no so o nanti a hye efi wani mo ba se hye ni fi wachi ba ehu ebi kura na ukokwa na wuntimi hu na ene ebo ni ade nyina so na asie eti wo nyina no mom yemfa tu afofo yehu se emre agane enti emre dane a ese se oso odane ohu ebi emre dara no ade nyina no ese oso osakra na ni ye bi a wo ya de o ha no musuo ni akwantie beba no bi babu mom yempegu motofo na ndekete mo kania no data mi na mo so isa boniti tena obi be hu uboto de na dikra o ma di ja no kuri ni o ebi se asom ye poni ye ma etimi dia ahoma ewuram ekopie no ho an ye twen chichiro mtri mantem ho ne ye ya ebi aso de oso moto no fi on cheche utra ye me bi sia na o kan say se me kwa hariaba dabi bibia bisimesi nti bibia no kai utamoto so anu ahye tika ho wapeba akwa ka ho se o di fa passenger o di amon no so ahye na munyina no moko kama na mo mienka no kure ni ensi obo aso obo mi traffic wo krom pap ona adabraka kwa no so na kwesi old Farisco I would call old kids who cat carpet who born dog someone see her. Or do forget him. If prepare this day, or many Antonisha and from my.
Amen. Easy. Traffic radio. Minimum all farmer quandaso. Na bacho adavaka dieno. And only a grade one. Grade one.
Correct.
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 Pew! Police invisible eyes are watching. Easy to pay. Ma yanawasi.
Yeah, me try.
Yankupu insurance. ACP Victor Tando retired now. This year no drink more road safety tidbit and or the ebre no traffic de bi okrum. Ebi okrum pa. Homanachi kra me ba no. Traffic na ejigina eye motorway ni so no na enye adeketwa. Enti misre sabre no na ye ka hyen no a o si etimi enyanto boase na ye ka hyen ni ye. Atrotrofo yenya yetwi ehyen ahodo no a yedi tu kwan ekọ emia ahodo no. Misre mo futu a yede mamo no momfa ni dwuma ewo bra mo ka hyen ewo akwan hodo so ewo man mu esan se enya wo nkwa eni kura wo mo ete wo hyen no mu nyina wo nkwa ekura so ya akwadao so ya panyu so ya dantamu so ya basiriwao ne nkwa ekura ne nkwa ehye wonsa ntia ya yenya ahweye ewo bra ye ka hyen mami san timu bio se bia afia nsa na wo de wakasa fidi na to happy 98.9 FM a happy morning show ena uti ena no pay ye from kwadwo Sefah Danquah nia enhwehwemu amehunu ene se oman mu me ka oman Ghana se wo ba mu a akwanhia hodo ehyen akwanhia hodo a aya esisie no etoda emma ne homene so ewo bra ye kwa akodi bronya esanse nipa pii no na etu kwan eniema pii no ano ena ye tabri ede afri krukese mu ede akonkura se de be ya manfo betimi enya biato wo muti kromu a beye afemu ni nyina wo mu entimi entu kwan enko wo mu kromu no sabre eye bre a wo benya akonya etimi etu kwan ede akon kromu anyonkofo bekwa ka ohwe anyonkofo abusua behia abusua enti akwantuo de Said ye da me kano no yentumi enyim free ya brabo mu. Anase yentumi nyim free ya kwa mu na mmom. Si ebetumi aboa ama akwanhia hodo no eso atede a na me kire se ye wasodie ene asede a temamufo yenso ewo yenso anase ewo se yeyo ne yebetumi ayo aboa ate akwanhia hodo so no ebi ena mebobɔ so yi de edi kan ne se enkonkonom ensadene enkonkotena wo hyen mu se wo kwa akoka hyen me kire se enkonkonom alcoholic drink na enkotena ka mu se wo kwa akotu ka edi akọ womo a womo se womo bro a ena ya womo ya hwe yi e wo kwa so no munya sa sebi sa zenhunu no obra na ya hwe yi wo kwa so ayo jai enkonom nsadene enkotena eye steering wheel echi mesre utu kwan menimsa kwantu no ebinu bia ebinu bekono ewa eye kwantenten pa ayo obi na adwene se me hyase anopayi a chenchena chia enkodura najo de e wo se miduru da bi woni obi ani ho a wusi akan e wo saa kwantu na wutu no entimem pepre wo ho enkutu mampam mirika tente a emfaso enisuo mirika tente a ede amanfo eye enkwa koto eye esamu anaza adwamu dabi yenyesa mesre se wo ka hyen no na wabre a bomodin a nyanto boase gina baabi home uvia no ato akwantu no so de edi so bio ene se wotena woka no mu a na abombelity a ewo woka mu no wabo oye driver obo de pe no aka kire apasinyafo ne se monso momo de se de be ya yebetimi aboye ho ban kwan yi so mo a moka moto okada no mesre mo se monto helmet a free bresantini monto helmet momo mode na monkoto helmet ni bi esan se hu hia ahobambo che na meka ho asemi hyewo de wotena moto ni so a wo bi biara obetena wachi ma ono so enhye ne de ye nam kwa ho a da bia na nam kwa ho na edi agro no yentwa agudie ni so yentwa agudie ni so na yame ni na ho ewo kwa ho kai se nyina ya wasede eni asodie se betimi aboye kra eho enkwa ni ebebo afoforo no so de eho enkwa arrive alive stay alive sankra toy a street sense organization ena womo edi ebre tie
so unim se afibia mu Ghana fo bebo apem na wopira na wo hwere won kwan na mka kwan so akwanhyanti unim so se ubo seat belt na wo hye wa homa mocha eboa brepra anka obepira ni wu anka obewu no ase sa akwanhyansi a wo ye ohyenkani ana okwantuni pribia kaisa ubebo seat belt wo ye obi a wutwi moto pribia kaisa ubehye wa homa mocha bo wo ho wo namfo no ni wabusua ho ban se wo mo seat belt a nka ehyen se wo hye wa homa mocha no so a entwi wo moto no obi a obebu sa akwankyere yi so obegye ne mrato sika Sada wuba efa omanyi seat belt ne ahoma moche ho no e adwuaku a ehwe akwanso akobadie ho ani da ho Street Sense Organization ne omina so ya ehwe akwanso samso ahweyi National Road Safety Authority and Ghana Police Force so ya nkrobata ehwe okwanso sensem MTTD na kabom de bro Street Sense Organization was cycle e by ofaso a ya bansro dada no old overhead bridge e by Access Bank and ne Prudential Bank le die animi for Street Sense wa homa yi so 0302-224-760 na homa untu ya hweyi so 0800-111-019 Street Sense Poakwa Hobai.
Yamamwachio ni yamamwakwaba eba happy morning show so ewo happy 98.9 FM
Happy FM
na abo live on the Happy Morning Show. And anope yama mwachema mwakwa basafi. And I do a casa fidino atoha. Ahaya Happy 98.9 FM. Otianka ewo Nisim 100.1 FM. Ewo Tamale Nisim 95.9 FM. Ewo Bolga Tanga. Samson ako abe fontin tankasi yaneswa. Kwankwenu yasiye. Meka bebe yijina yisiyesia. Na ye dididi ya nkomo ya chere ya adwene. Ewo ho. Ewo bra. Obi besiye. Wobi entete obi fa hundie suo no. Social media na mekan. Ehonze ewo ho. Facebook. Happy 989. Happy 989. Ai okoho ayo ho. Ubitimi edi wanu disem ato comment section no mu udi tumu a mekenkan edi ama etiefo ene ahwefo. Kai se da ne da nyina wo eka show no bi. Enti bomodi anaje wanu disem fato ojato a ye bekenkan na edi ama etiefo ene ahwefo. Misrebio obetimi edi nsem woda wakruchi ede ekwa komo obi bronya brei eno zo betimi akruchi edi egu ho mekenkan edi ama onya no aya na do onya no din aka ho ba bia wote anaze ba bia onya no ewo sisie obetimi edi eno so aka ehon ebi ni akenkan edi ama etiefo ene ahwefo kai obetimi share the content on other platforms said be ya for so betimi edi dwumadi ayedie no akire ene anopa braso se yede do bokrata etifinsem yede bre etiefo ene ayefo se ohwemani di a daily graphic do bokrata renda ha sanso the new crusading guide business finder the anchor the year chronicle do bokrata ni nyina ewo ha daybreak do bokrata ewo aha sanso ena the business analyst Dobokrata ni nyina Dobokrata egu yanu na no pe ya ye be doso mu apensin nsem a nsentrofo ahodo akruchi egu emu Prince obi ba Poakwa atranse na ene no dwumadi na yemeni ni mienu nkwa mugamu ye de taso mugamu we
you are the man kojo
we ye mugamu ye de taso papa
mienu ene boot for boot a boot for boot edition of the newspaper
headline. When you say nya Charlotte for Charlotte da.
There be a boot for boot. There be a boot for boot and then no sani be na
boot for boot.
Boot for boot.
Eti ye boot for boot dia Savina do aka Savina to a mientia.
Ase me kasa mentime ho otime nka.
Me tonka pa.
Metime kasa.
Of course, ukazutime kasa. Okaza ne kama. Edem pa edem.
Nti ade na me de
afedi oto.
Mente. Me amente me.
Ebeba.
Don't worry. Francis.
Don't worry. Ebeba.
Omra na mente me.
Ebeba pa. Na
enti yenkwa sorry dem a.
Yenkwa so dem.
Na yenkwa sorry dem dia. And your scripture no ye fa e de free Psalms. And as a Psalm. Okwa twi mu dia enwum. Oha ani aduanan nsia nchi okay say wo be kan ni twi
meka twi
Psalm 146 verse 4 Psalm 146 verse 4 when his breath departs he returned to the earth on that very day his plans perish.
Yanto was enwum
146 verse 4.
Okay.
When his breath departs, he returns to the earth. On that very day, his plans perish.
Enyum oha aduanan ensia. Ni nchichemu anase ni nyiyimu a eye enan. Ose ne honhom firi kwa osan ko ni dotie mu danwara ni trimu a oboye yira pacho maminti mu bio
po ana ni trimu oboye
ni trim a oboye
okay
ayira ne honhom firi ko a osan ko ni dotie mu danwa the trim anase the trim po our boy no ayira we ene chere sem ye de se dwumadi na se ɛna no pay chronicle double krata no ɛna ɛde buy menim sɛ ensembum
Dead assemblyman breaks Nkrumah's 1951 record in district level elections.
nyanto was you
Dead assemblyman breaks Nkrumah's 1951 record in district level elections. Eno eye Manasseh Addison Saki. Manasseh Addison Saki. Na oye incumbent. Edema nipa ewo Borno a ewo Takrade. Borno a ye frɛ no eye Borno a ye frɛ no Tebribi electoral area. Now on December 5 lead up to the 19th December election scene. Okoye campaign. Oti boat so ena boat no ekoto ko dane ye eto nsuom. Munyi Manasseh yeyi Manasseh no na Manasseh enka atiasefo ho bio. Na no na brada etwa mu yi enkrofo e wotabribi ekoto aba no ena omo se ekura ebeto ama no.
nipa no oni ho bio no.
Wowu oni ho. Omo to aba no onya 860 votes. 860 votes. Ena owura ye frɛ ne Manasseh Addison Saki enyai ni close contender enya 857. Enipa miensa ene contest di oto so miensa no ono nso enya 637 votes. Enti no na ekire se ya re-elect the disease a ye frɛ no Manasseh Addison Saki. Na no ena electoral commission said there be saba no omoto ne foforo. Na oye teacher ni duduo na edi ana omode bono eye teacher obo. Okọ takwa eni ni mpa mu ni ntwe mu dia teacher obo a nice a gentleman. He's only 34 years. Kwajo me can say he's only 34 years. Ni nyina ne say oye machiriba bebrebe. Machiriba bebrebe ena oye enti na me ka say he's only enfie aduasa nan pe ena wadi a wahwere ne nkwa ya na recorder 72-year-old recorder Nkrumah obekaya kane Accra Central ne ye frɛ no dododio constituency na Nkrumah eda efiase ewowa na enso omokoto aba ema no so meye mrahye bedwani the first year of its kind course in 1951 and already a bit of history. So if you are a student of history to say me could you the American dear any new cry and firm enti eno ene the banner headline at the Chronicle and anopay diabetes, hypertension killing politicians.
Oh yeah.
Now we know minimum the enti akwadwo omudi share in quotation marks him almost diabetes, hypertension, killing politicians.
Yeah.
They are banono.
Yeah. Most of the members of parliament, ABR, minim woman, minim din komoda. And from the days of Choice FM up until now, minim woman. Those times they were members of parliament who were close. And I could have conversations with them. I could go to their houses. That's what they are suffering from as we speak now. Some of them are no longer members of parliament. Some of them have retired from active politics. Yes, I met during the NPP's congress, conference, so to vote for new leaders, national leaders.
They were Accra Sports
Stadium. I met about 3-4 of them. And I was surprised particularly with one. The way he was looking. Oh, whom he was here, bruh. I'm Dimmy Kana McCoy. And I'm Buzanze, I don't know me bow fear, the fear what chantain. Me bow fear, say, Oko, a year, a straw. No, as I say, a honor, a year, was your phone in your no more Macanoa. Now they're able to help him move around, or yet in the market getting. Because of a year in a condition, I'm sure that the condition, man, or you. They say, diagnosis or you're diabetic. Also, we cry, so we cry. And
Ghana
high blood pressure,
Mm.
is indeed also killing a lot of people. A critical issue that we need to take a critical look at.
Ghana to host third African Media Convention in May 2024. Now, other stories are a war, the Chronicle mu no pay no. Frida Prempeh files nominations forms to contest Tano North again. And no, Dr. Frida Prempeh, who has say ono na sanitation minister see.
Yeah.
Yes, ono na sanitation.
Tano North.
Tano North.
Bono.
Yes. Bono, yes, Tano North. Say ono na MP a oteso na Sabri ono anso na wasan ekobiem.
Say no one the New Patriotic Party will be
yes, Enra no mo be. Enra no be. Blessing of homosexuals and what this truly means, and also ewaha we bibia the ochre Honorable Daniel Dugan and our chro say adie we isi
Honorable Daniel Dugan minim no ana former deputy minister for a year gender, children, and then social protection. Yeah. Under former President Kufuor's administration.
Okay. No watchro opinion and a watchro blessing of homosexuals and what this truly means.
Okay.
And also now editorial of Chronicle and now no pay easy must set up its game. No, EC must step up its game. Because you may sure say a district level elections are. By any in some could do. At the bar, you know, the bar two Jana, one semua, and a Omoka. Anglo Gold and partners organized Deba mini clinic for Ambanum. Because you say a Yamanum Wahu. AMEMOM Amanum AMEMOM Amamum okay Amamum okay and also other stories are Obehu Defense Minister hails Nigerian Army support for democracy and no Nigeria Diary and amede by 27 Rivers Assembly lawmakers withdraw impeachment notice against Fubara and also Nsemo Ewaha. And now policeman kills colleague, commits suicide. And now Nigerian Delia Okoha Obihu Ghana records 2% GDP growth in third quarter. Koju as a economy no babaka and so ana Ghana records 2% GDP growth in third quarter, no year 2023. Story we Ubehu Ken Ofriata, Minister for Finance and Economic Planning, Ewaha, Bono region transforming into Savannah zone, Bono Minister, and also Edisa and same way Atuja. Ghana loses $3 billion annually to illicit financial
flow.
Yeah. $3 billion.
Yeah. Menumzo pesa can be
GR react to SML contract brouhaha and also Ewaha Shippers Authority BOG sanitize exporters on letter of commitment requirement. Could you with the shippings and some and the abena kojo da bena SML contract in hunsemi da bena abeka hu bibi asa won shedan enka bibi an shedan fa hu ana
obesem kan bibi fa
ana pese obeka
obesem kan bibi fa
sana me pese wokan ana
Obi Abomodin an investigative piece. He makes claims in the investigative piece. Sometimes supports them with verifiable data or verifiable facts. Now, the said entity comes out to say and also claim, say the contract that it had with the government, it's not 10 years. And yet, in few. Have you seen portions of the contract already? Has anybody seen any portions of the contract?
No.
Have you?
No.
That's key to the conversation that we are having.
Okay.
And so if none of the two entities is able to share that with the public, it becomes very difficult to make
an informed
opinion on that, or let's say conclusive opinion on that. For me, I've read, Ejuada na eba ejuma no. Ejuada no 30 minutes into the show no and a video no was released. Into when I finished the show, I took my time to watch the piece. Minya breath na si ehwe ni nyina and someone egumu. And you see, sometimes picture does not lie. I realized when Manasseh Zuri and the team went to them and they were explaining certain things, I saw the sense of jitter on the faces of the people at SML who were attempting to explain whatever it is that they were doing to Manasseh Azuri. For me, as a student of psychologist, a student of psychology, sitting from afar and looking critically at the body postures and gesturings, so I said there is something really going on that we may not be aware of. Or the entire investigative piece probably did not look at that. And as a ABA, or sidestep here, focus on the core object of why India or Agyemang. GRA is saying, well, whatever it is, Owura Manasseh Azuri Ekano, and Yenokre.
Now, who SML for so
almost statement on the buy, almost the NSA. And they don't have the contract is not up to 10 years.
They have challenged the investigators and they say the said contract.
So that's what I'm talking about. The bone of contention now is the contract.
Yes, 10 years, whether it's 5
or 10.
So SML for they've not denied and said they have a
contract with government,
but they are saying say and yet 10 years.
The time, yes, and yet 10 years. To prove yourself, also SML could come out with a contract. So, okay, the 5 years contract we signed with the government is this. Where is your 10-year contract that you're mentioning?
No, Bakujo, you cannot publish a contract between two entities.
Oh, no. We can demand for it.
No, they are
we can demand for it. RTI.
You can use
We can
RTI.
go through the process and demand for the said contract.
Yes.
And find out
yes.
MASQ amantem to me punishing me punishing me use microphone me use microphone.
So you can use
you
can use RTI. You can use RTI to get the contract. So what I say.
Yeah.
But contract between two parties, sometimes there are clauses as how the contract can be released and be published.
I know, sir, there are clauses of non-disclosure in most of the contract. Fantastic. It's clearly understandable.
So,
but in a case where
asking for, say, to prove a point, they can decide for shaggy reasons, for want of a better word.
Not the entire contract itself,
but the portion,
the very portions that in contention.
But
you can actually show that.
I will be asking the investigators to as well publish if indeed there's a 10-year contract that they have. That is what I will be requesting for. That is when you are doing a complete job.
The simple question is, who is alleging?
He who alleges ought to prove.
Yeah.
So is Fourth Estate any mother body and allege. So the burden of proof behold on them for them to, or bestow on them for them to prove whether the contract is 5 years or is 10 years.
And the contract, the purported contract is between who and who?
Yes.
SML and the GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority,
And
like
GRA
government.
and
GRA representing
is what?
government.
So definitely, if anybody gets the details through RCI, it is workable, isn't it?
It
Yes.
is. It is.
But the point is, you go and do an investigative piece. Once you say you have investigated, it means that you have all the right information at your disposal, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
Oh, but
If
you have the information that
you
leads
have-
you to your conclusion.
Exactly. So you have a premise that you're building on.
Exactly. So
No, but
once
the
you
video
have
we
that,
watch conclusive.
That's
That
what
the
I'm saying.
contract
Sir.
is 10
It's 10 years.
years.
That's what I'm saying.
Meanwhile,
Sir.
there is nothing in the piece that we watch that shows that the
Contract is indeed 10 years. Yes, that one there is
So
there.
that we can question that, but it's us against the world. Because you wait the maminya entertainment kakra. On say you call Christmas, you know.
Yeah.
And maminya entertainment kakra na me fancy. It us against the world. Kim Promise urges Ghanaian artists to support each other. And no, oyinso Ediaba Stonebwoy gift Taro Magai VIP ticket to his Beam concert for blowing Wasi.
KOD is 3,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some are casual.
Shopping.
By now, the girls will be saying, my guy, my Tyrone, hi Tyrone, hi Tyrone.
Hey, hi Tyrone.
No,
Bien,
but
time
could you-
on one who and you're feeling about be hi Tyrone, hi Tyrone.
Because you don't say, 81 CD, and Crawford Chapao.
Baby, never pay no attention. So it's nothing different.
So it's really nothing different. City of Sekendi Takrade officially opens for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yanko Takrade.
Tadi.
When you say last year, Obi invited me what Tadi, Mentimi Yanko.
Oh,
Yes, Mentimi Yanko.
Why not?
This year, compensate me call between 25th and 26th. So I say, Nanka, me Jimmy, Ewo, Yisa, Sekendi, Sa, ne Takrade, Sa, Brunyano. Unim said the fancy a year Christmas and almost year or hono. Omwa a jirejina Sadi and your friend saying, a jirejina, say, you are 10
bamboo ni.
no mu
yeah.
and I'm say Kofi Kenatan so ebe boni usual year Christmas obeji tadi afa.
Now, no meaning so a comedian, musician.
No, he's a talented musician. In fact,
very
only no person a footballer. In fact, omwa eni ni wo takra de ne kire se obo division 2 yi obo division 3 bia no ni ball boy papa. And men so Martin say odon so ka say ne papa ene ne maame de na omo pese omo by now omo hua senka ebia ba now yo kuta the doctorate degree bi anka he's on the way say oba be ye ni oba be professor nti o se o start ya obo nwum a enkofo atuadi ne nwum achi no ne papa timi test ne ka say onya hwi omimi hu hwi
he's our doctor.
o se ne papa timi ka che no o se ne nwum ba akopɛ obi nya wa ye no e no tworo ye nwum ne wi o de sene ne papa TV ya ne papa say we dey why ade kakra ne papa say we dey why ade kakra ni nyina ne say na ne papa ne pese oku school na so enei o ye professor kese kra e ba nwum to mu a
Yento aso na yanko Facebook na Emmanuel M. Aule, good morning going out to you. Ansa Labi Johnson, Emmanuel M. Aule, T. Ansa Labi Johnson was say, kindly accept my friend request. Emmanuel M. Aule was send a friend request that when you watch, you say, Ubeji Atumu. The also was send the Emmanuel M. Aule friend request. Ansa Labi Johnson, good morning going out to you. Mark PK, good morning. I say good morning, Sefah Danquah, good morning going out to you. So when would a Chimoto news station between Abofun and a Shell filling station and the main entrance of the news station traffic light is being neglected like the National Cathedral? In fact, we are suffering of crossing the road. I think that we'll continue with that. Yabobo Boso Kakrana, we've realized a cathedral honor. The traffic lights and anke ho no year free one. I think that they have one dia samba be AD Juma a year ewo eho way is coming from say Christmas is around the corner. accidents take seconds to happen, but suffering lasts a lifetime. Where helmets and condoms should be worn on appropriate heads during respective rides, especially on vehicles that don't belong to you. This is a public safety announcement. Merry Christmas in advance to you all. We is coming from Mark PK. Good morning going out to you, Mark, as usual. Yafutu Kesiepa and Odiabano. Comments and pillar 2.
We safety tips na
safety tips
so to where there or on read the view.
Make sense can be. Comments and pillar 2 or say no matter the NDC propaganda, inshallah this Christmas will be a fantastic Christmas. Regards to Honorable Gloria Owusu, incoming member of Parliament for Trubu constituency. By comment another ura Moses ani mumpanibio. Comments and pillar 2. Mumpe ura Moses ani mbio ana najuma yen swani. Maminkai the public announcement in view. Christmas is around the corner. Accidents take seconds to happen, but suffering lasts a lifetime. Helmets and condoms should be worn on appropriate heads during respective rides, especially on vehicles that don't belong to you. This is a public safety announcement. Merry Christmas to all of you in advance. Daily Graphic Democrat and the Manimian Fantuaso offer Daily Graphic Democrat and someone ewumu ebi any economic zones policy outline as government baits companies. And no the story comes with a picture of a President Nana Danquah Kufuado presenting the Best Exporter of the Year Award 2021 and 2022 to the management of B5 Plus Limited. No Democrat no emu ene anopay SML icons fetch over 3 billion Ghana cedis, according to the Ghana Revenue Authority. MasterCard Media invests 6.1 million in Rise Value Chain project. GJA launches third African Media Convention. Supreme Court not populated. Justice Kofi, you know this as in we are to other stories near Ubura Democrat inside Africa. Zambia facing double epidemic in cholera and anthrax. Global outlook. U.S. launches Red Sea force against attacks by Yemen's Houthis. There's an opinion piece on page number 10 of the Daily Graphic Democrat and oh freedom, what art thou? Oh justice, where art thou? And no, a opinion piece page number 10 of Daily Graphic Democrat and of bit me enyakin kind. Stop bastardizing EC. What you saying it tells politicians. Let's tackle child marriage in northern Ghana. Managing Director of Participatory Development Associates, PDA. And all this as in we are to a draft. Why punishes AI-assisted candidate? And no President Akufo-Addo inaugurates Employers House. NDPC begins process of National Development Plan. DJ's not answer to Play Ghana initiative. DJ Ashman. And all this as in we are to a draft. Black Stars name 11 locals in 55-man provisional AFCON squad. We stories are offer Daily Graphic Democrat and no pay bit me na wakinka omo.
Kojomi kuta the business analyst and so any crime na front page of the business analyst said yomo some who samrane shaping the economic decisions. Or say SML revenue and insurance contract. Revenue assurance contract. No laws have been broken. GRA and with a photograph of the Commissioner General, Dr. Owusu and Moa Ewaha. And then the third African Media Convention, local organizing committee inaugurated, Deputy Information Minister and GJA President co-chair committee. And I Akufo-Addo, daughter of Gloria Jesus to grace second GJA dinner night. Third African Media Convention will boost economy. GJA President Eneka. Size of economy in Q3 2023 estimated at 212.36 billion Ghana cedis. Yanko inside story ni bi na yenhwe few of them more so. Na I be may call page 3. Page 3. Or say no laws have been broken GRA and or the Sansem Kruya at all. Center spread of the Same newspaper. CPRC records 781 complaints in 2023, resolves 771. KIC, MasterCard Foundation urge startup to leverage on tech for agribusiness. World Bank announces new country director for Ghana and 2 others. I say, some 10 Christmas gift ideas for co-workers and managers, and also Ewaha. And then we go into the banking and finance. Fidelity Bank drives empowerment and industry at Farm Power Outreach Project. UBA Ghana breaks ground for a new head office building. Standard Chartered donates to flood victims from Akosombo Dam spillage. Na see, and once you refuse kakao. Defining your business investment and objectives, what to factor in. Na yemfa with our stories we are there. Interesting pa. Also, cooking with electricity cheaper than LPG, charcoal. Research has shown really. Cocoa Board to receive $600 million cocoa loan this week. I think that'll be it for the business analyst.
Kwajo, the anchor and anopay revealing the truth. Amodiaba, big one, second-D, third-D, open for Xmas showdown. Hotels, guest houses, getting full. Minister assures adequate security.
And yes, getting full. They are full.
Tadi,
by this time, I'll be down.
Yeah, sure.
I'm telling you.
There's no place to...
Where are you going to get? Do you know the time people started booking for Tadi? And especially their uncle's Christmas?
Ubiba
Nana big man or big FM or Takradi. Nana good morning going out to you. Many didn't come out. It's that is full.
I am
okay.
Everybody was in a Buduma and still want to try.
Say the air can anchor the Benya says, Ope se ukotadi Christmas na unyan bookie hotel now guest house and now uni baby a ukoda me kwa me wo baby a me kotana.
Any day,
me kwa me wo baby a me kotana. Deɛ me pese me ye bia metimi aye wo ha obi emu sa me hwe nti
deɛ na wo deɛ na wo ko de
me wo baabi
deɛ na wo ko ya deɛ o pese o ye bia obetimi aye ye ko o de
metimi abompaye ahomrache metimi apie me ba ahomrache metimi aye bibia
kan niema aye love
Clement Apag drops secret on recent Wasi results because you say tie Wasi na nkrofo anya 8 na enam social media mo ka ho nsem na e customize o. Wasi e Ghana fo nko ana mo tworo pacho enye West Africa Wasi na regional Wasi na ye nyina enim no enye no bi na Ghana fo nkwala na e tworo. Wasi since 2020 no a Ghana ye se corona ba ani ade nti no yenya ye tworo ye de enu nti na nkwala ni twasa no na regional de na konye sure so mbitwa home deputy ranking member our education committee the wokani home politics inti the wokani na ochina bi ubeye deputy minister na nkwala twa ubeye den ayi ho ano kwajo Sefah Danquah honorable Clement Apag bisa South MP asemu a okan tekrema empro politicians mo kasa na mo ahwe mo kasa mu yi esan se tekrema yi yese empro mining sector not cheating Ghana Chamber of Mines and the abbey.
Okay.
Lithium D one or more they can't answer me.
Was the mining sector not what?
Cheating Ghana.
Not cheating Ghana.
Yes. And more of said now, to a good year and now move to co and now be a move to co. Simunya answer. Battle lines drawn for sitting MPs. Kojo battle lines drawn. Na hey, honorable anodompre ewa ha. Yese ne ho be kire no pa.
However,
enya adu sensan wo madu.
Enso mo adu agiri.
Frida Prempe Tano not. Ono so yese ne ho be kire ne pa. Francis Asenso Boache Bantama ono so yese ne ho be kire no. Abawa Sara Yes, no, but you're the
Ode abawasa de minim open na semu.
Kennedy was saying, Yako. Yes, no, but you're the papa. Sanso and a Kwame. A you do entry on also. Yes, a jar a guni chem.
Sir?
Yay!
Ode miemfa the new crusading guard double crater.
We the anchor. Oh, Kajonka, anchor and some who power
Emre no ko nti yemfa the new crusading guard double crater no. Yemfa ntwaso na no pay. NPP dominates district assembly elections. See that report reviews. Galamsey pushing Ghana's ecosystem to the tipping point. Sulemana Isifu and all this as in we at the new crusading guard double crater no stories a woman maybe boss way. Obo vies for Asante Achim South parliamentary seat. Page number 10 of the new crusading guide double crater and stop the nepotism. Stop the nepotism and selective contract payments. Contractors cry out. Ghana Gas grid co-workers warn of imminent doom. So burial of Lieutenant General Smith on Saturday in accordance with Muslim tradition. Atoned tenancy to Nungwastu King Wolinchi III to Agyemang homeowners. Where your stories are offered in the new crusading guard double crat and another pay no king can.
Yeah, could you daybreak was 9,000 teachers failed 2023 licensure exams. The front page of the Daily Daybreak newspaper. MPP should fear Ken, not Alan. Napo. GRA insists SML deal saved 3 billion Ghana cedis. Few of them. NADMO officials and Pandai MP clash over relief items. And I say GRA insists SML deal saved 3 billion has already been said. Now, I mean, 7 trains transshipped from Port of Tema to DR Congo. And Ghana launches electric vehicle policy at COP28. Lay the right foundation before restricting imports. Traders tell government. And then quite a few of them, let me take the editorial. I'll say, Putin, God and country, not mischief. There are 4 in 2024 anyway. So these are some of the stories that were Daybreak newspaper.
Business find a double crater no na pay yemfa emun sem bin family for any afefo na pay. GRA backs SML says contract is justified. World Bank names new country director for Ghana. 2 others. Page number 7. The story comes with the picture of Robert Taliesio Wono and our World Bank country director. Wow, Baby Jinamu, some countries, Liberia, Kahu. There are other 2 countries, Kahu, or no, and as I say, we're director for these countries. We some of the stories of the business find out Bokratano and Anapa Bit me who now King Kain Ewumua. At Trump Nikwe or say on my way to Commander to visit my old lady, but sugar factory. Are you, Mate? Mamena was here. Kofi Jerome's good morning, going out to you, Kofi Jerome. Sefah, please tell us, Representative Prince Poakwa to get the deputy ranking member of Education's press release to read in order to get what he really meant. The graphic has twisted the release. Okay, Mark PK, Mami, and now I say, na yanko abe from Tintankesi, so happyghana.com. Na yemfa and 70 infant free ho, emfa mre etie4 NI4 ene anopay. Oko happyghana.com are some of the stories I with me ho na working kind e bi ena mebe boso ede ama eye etie4 NI4 majimre etie majimre FAN ene anopay 21st of December 2023. Happy FM and YFM launches 2023 AFCON coverage and no deceased assemblyman wins Tebrebie electoral area elections and no Ghana Immigration Service deport Shalima Abusi, the new forces spokesperson, and no Astoria Edia Himpa. NPP opens nominations for parliamentary primaries. Sanso and challenges faced during DLE's unfortunate EC must take responsibility. We and stories are oko happyghana.com na nopaya obetimi hu na waken kan ewo
se uko city newsroom na nopaya Uber boat order ride-hailing vehicles owners to pay value income tax from January 1. Kwajo Abba, the Ghana Revenue Authority has issued notification to the ride-hailing vehicle owners regarding the implementation of a new tax policy called the value income tax, effective from January 1. Enti Kwajo munhwe ye na monhye no enso. Maintain 5 p.m. end of polls. Eno a majority leader to EC. Ena odisa ensem we by Shalima Abiesi obtained resident permit through fraudulent misrepresentation. Eno fraudulent misrepresentation. GIS ena diaba Kwajo mabayo ane de jabe ombenya deported na nesa.
But say is one of the people I think say Oko Happy Ghana, I think she's being deported.
Amodi abase the urban MPP parliamentary primaries would win 70% of vote in Sanwom Adwejiri Heford Sian ena ode abakwajo we ena oma anodom pressure wo in Sanwom Adwejiri nipa ye friend Heford Sian
Majority chief whip.
Charlie
And
pressure.
Obi man pressure.
Jai.
Hayford Sian.
Yes.
Hayford Sian.
Yes.
Okay.
Say omo can say we no mercy for the cripple. We do almost say omo can say obi anko.
Eyemugamu. That's how democracy works.
Yes. Eno no. Ashanti region, 3 fake police officers arrested at Asawase. And also ewo ho na wo de ope baby akọ ye fake isem a Asawase na okoye no. Yebechu and who GR Defense Revenue Assurance contract with SML, and also Ewaha over 9,000 teachers failed 2023 licensure exams. Could you teachers fail exams? Papa 9,000 could you teachers a cultural license say enona former president Oba Obichom all my teachers and trophy. Majority wants EI 144 declassifying status of Agyemang forest revoked, and also Ewaha they are no political judges. Justice Kofi ena ode sa and same way aka judiciary needs strong PR to deal with corruption perception and no justice Kofi Kojo and the meneno adwen papa SML work has increased revenue in downstream petroleum sector GR and the in some way obehu ewo city newsroom and anopay.
Quite a few stories from Google now. Only a few. Argentina's Javier Milei unveils sweeping decree to deregulate the economy. And I will Google. And then with the House Committee to investigate allegations of plagiarism against Harvard president. And also Ewaha. Now, there's a story of Israel, Gaza, and there's an update. And the death toll rises to about 20,000. That's what we get from there.
Happy 90.9 FM na so watching Jumadi no happy morning show. Otianka ewo a from number 22 at Genulo Street Asylum down Accra. Sounds on our activity man to me Nisim 100.1 FM ewo Tamal Nisim a 95.9 FM ewo Bolga Tanga some international news. Yamboni to said the beya and some akano ibitimi edia bre etie for any area4 yanshas yamfan free CNN.com and there anopay na oko CNN.com and anopay some of the stories are ubitimi hu na waken kan ewo ho eno ebi ena mebro broso ede ama etie for ne area4. Trump is creating just the kind of legal chaos he wants for 2024. There is an analysis piece. Trump's request to the U.S. Supreme Court on Wednesday was perhaps his most brazen delay tactic yet. The U.S. Supreme Court may decide the 2024 elections. Here is how. Independent voter on why he doesn't agree with CO court decision. Scientists successfully replicate historic nuclear fusion breakthrough 3 times. Republican lawmaker responds to Trump calling him a rhino. Other stories in here: Palestinians support Hamas' decision to go to war with Israel. Surveys suggest Israeli military dog captured hostages. Voices on camera days before they were killed by friendly fire. We any some of the stories at cnn.com na no pay a bit me ho na wakenkan ewo ho.
Say uko bbc.com and now no pay tide tends for channel smugglers, but people keep trying. And also ewaha, I walked my kids past rotten corpse. Because you say unim baby I can't assembly free Israel and Gaza and Sensem. So and other stories are ewaha, judge exonerate US inmate after 40 years in prison. Chese we ni boni bia ena omodeno ekoto ho the winter cycling capital of the world, and also obihu a future obihu ewo ho first protest in Argentina as strictly planned and no a business. Ukraine's hopes of rebuilding rely on fighting corruption, and also ewaha Sansona Warner Bros Discovery and Paramount in major talks. Kwaju three a year big a year companies and also production house about movie industry now they are in a year talks to major and no and also merge and also ewaha. If you are not in right shape, give away your ticket Yejin club and a hoka sa and same way and a ubihu bbc.com and anope.
Geneva Reuters and so now say Dow ends record high at Fed signal lower borrowing cost in 2024. Now, if Ukraine says 53, including 6 children hurt in Russian missile strike at Kiev. Now, nations strike deal at COP28 to transition away from fossil fuel. And a bigger battle awaits UK Sunak and his Rwandan immigration plan. Israel suffers heaviest combat losses since October. Diplomat isolated. And so this was a China chip firm powered by US tech, and many avoid Biden's crackdown.
Yento aswe na yenko fa weather update from the Ghana Meteorological Agency. Yemfa emre etiefo ene ayefo obekaya dan den nyina wo mu asuye ene ekro ne yakwa akogye sedi wimu ensakyraye ensem wimu su ene de bansem ebeye ewo oman kronkron Ghana mu don hwere aduonu nan a edi yen animu no na Ghana Meteorological Agency se ene yade a wiano bebgina so ye papa ne wiemu beye wese enkanka wokọ etifin efamu oman mu a na anopai de obekọ emiamia hodo no a eben po emiamia hodo no a eben kwaye emiamia hodo no a eben eye mepo akese no yade a obekọ na bosuo agugu kakra anase ebo kusupa na asie ajese woso wokane akra wonhyeda enhunu ehwe nti ebema eye enhwanimu no sede unam kwan so a wohu animu no ebema na ano abrase anase ano ebekofom yehwe animu se ensuo no ebemunimu na nanimu nkakra enkanka mia eben epono na yehwe se emunimu na nanim dia na yekwa anwumremu no ebepete kakra sede wiembe hye anase bi yenwunu ene anopai no ejina between 17 degrees Celsius and 26 degrees Celsius. Ewia ebejina between 32 degrees Celsius and 36 degrees Celsius. Enyumre no sede wiembe hye anase ebe yenwunu no ejina between 26 degrees Celsius and 28 degrees Celsius. Ewiemu ensakyraye sede ebeye don hwere aduonu nan a edi animu no eno ena Ghana Meteorological Agency womu ede abrayin duty forecaster Kingsford otu wono ena okuru chinsemi ehwe wiemu se de niema ebe wo wiemu enene wato apeten di biama ya yenso ye de atu edwa no bakai it may or may not ebraso see the social media trends ebre tiefo ene ahwefo ewo dwumade ne so ene anopa yentwe homra na yemfamro
that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive, CBG. We'll make you smile. We will rise with you. Your business will flourish. Your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG. We stand with you.
Our football fans wanted more, and Sport TV is here on a new HD Plus channel to give you football and more. See selected weekly fixtures from the EPL, Bundesliga, Serie A, Saudi Pro League, Spanish Super Cup, DFB Pokal, EFL, and so much more in HD quality pictures on Sport TV channel 152. The football you care about is here in HD. Subscribe for 12 months at 290 Ghana cedis only. Call 0242 439872 for more information. HD Plus. See it, feel it.
adeɛ baako a ɛma abrabɔ yɛ dɛ ɛne sɛ bɛnya boafo a wonni bɛtua na mo abrabɔ yi mu awadeɛ nso ɛna ɛka dɔfo bɔ mu na wobɛware nso a ɛne yi ne boɔ no ayɛ deɛ ma nkɔfo bebree ne sɛ nti ɛna happy 98.9 FM yɛnam happy FM Valentine MASQ nso ɛyɛ dono afei ne bra so bɛfa fam sisi a ɛwɔ happy 98.9 FM 1000 Ghana cedi pɛ ne ayɛ wo wedding ne nyina de ama wo yɛbɛ counsel ama wo yɛbɛma wedding gown ɔbɛma ne suit wo ho asiesie on the day wedding nankasa just if you ever sako reception happy FM Valentine MASQ wedding ayende to me cabra happy FM before form sisi ya free 0244 906 235 and 0302 254 858 happy FM Valentine MASQ wedding forms na radio brasisia before the ansana you too late happy FM Valentine MASQ wedding a warrior on another level don't know.
Me afre no Agyemang in Ghana kasa bre ena dru so no Frana wo cherewadwe nkoma ebedian has got to do with explanation Ghana West African examination of West African Examination Council omodi MIN no as to kwan omofa so they were able to detect the AI generated responses and kwadano ede MIN semusa ebusa wo mo no. We'll continue with that conversation. Na memusa wase so when it saw insunsanso a friend so hwenu mu abano ana ma many awofo no enhyase eni nkomo se womoma no eye examination results wa ebaaye no sen na wo mu ehunu no wo mani so ana se wo mu ani enso oya awofo na mu tie me ena no pay. Let's have conversation on this particular matter because ebinom say the way ya disua eho ensem e wo man mu no. Enhyada entwa ye. Esan say nra afrefo no binum frɛ ya omo e kyerɛ sɛ womo no e kyerɛ de at the tertiary level. Na enkwada no womo e ba school no wohwe omo su ene omo ban omo da na die wohwe sɛ womo assignment de kekeka ho na ensem a womo e tworoba no a emu awuram ene enya menka sɛ enkwada no nyinaa but dodo no ano sansem we na yɛtie sɛ what is oba no enya 8 ones anaze 8 A's etewsen yewo eye awofo binumu a womo se enkwada no grace a womo nya anaze womo binum kura grace womo nya no womo se womo dwene ho womo entiase enkyeremu a member of parliament for Big South constituency whatever and say enei sign COVID the buyer in 2020 and social no aye kyro no enya West African wide and social nemum eye en social Ghana nko a na ye kyro nanka koba se enka ye kyro West African wide and social no a anka ebia na emu aye den kakana say great no said you omu hihye no nanka ankoba na sa se nkoda no betimi nya abetimi apass at the rate omu pass here in the 2023 West African Examination Council Senior Secondary School Examinations ye kokotro no. Happy 90.9 FM 0555 657 0555 657 657 number bit me afre no badjubedi. Good morning udin ba bia free.
Good morning, Honorable Sefah.
Bright bacho mi enti wadama.
Bacho via for there.
Nyanko pandum na nso e.
Nyame adum nyame de na so akere. Aka ye man peni akufado ni Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Awon be omudi abo oman no. Ene ye wo December mo aye for Christmas. Nso ye omudi e for so. We share aban we about education there. Aban we buy no. What they say education wa ye kola na omuku school no. Omu nsia hero. Because it's a banner ye Agyemang kola no. If you textbook no omunye bi na omudi asua de. Nti e be de na kola no be sua de a ombetro yi ana because the any one effort were education aban we buy because of free education in Tino. To be a good. Na ka say yes my kola no tin sua de. Future leaders new. Omuni wa omuna omba be take over. Nti no ani say ye man kola no ko school ni sa. Ye be say review na obi e ka say ye review free education no. Na ye chiche nyama yi my kola no ti ko fa. Omotimi asua de omanya de papa tina so. E sa ban ni ye. Let's Ghana for 2024 about na ye kwakoto no. Ye man peni akufado
bright hey yes could there be a day amobeba monka politics anopa say waka asemi kama e ka kire eyempanyimfo se wo mommoa na ne ho atoche e wo yade suansem mu no wo monhwe na wo montenetene no no na nka se nkomo na sia ne sa Midasi right ti aboso kan fo nyina man say katrom say e ba ho ne e ba bedi bronya no 0555 657 number betimi afre na wa ba jumadi and it's good morning udini ba bia frefi
e frame Honorable Malam Alaji Idi Mikasa Free Tabura Alaji Israel
Zeze o titles na e bako miensa
na me sape Honorable Bakraka wa
and that's it I and 9 no ti honorable Alaji Idi
Tabura
Alaji pato mienti o
that's it Lenchiamu na mema mu afishapa atina na yidi minimu kasei ebe faka akohwe yembre wa ewe krase mo wan kran no won hyasie enkontem mamon twen na ekwano se embechuku ansana mako se makosi asumba ya ebe se CEOs se ebe sre in the 20th day SM na edu na bi yan no on fa yakochi amai na enkohwe ya yembre wa ewe krase Ladiva That same way, I'm say if you deal with my car, except a yabe car, they do say the Kasa Kasa. Time and I can't call them in Kasa running to school bar, no about your phones. Say a more year or more week. A tete beer, as some of you disappoint and me, yes, show class teaching now or the friends, all set questions are winning. Now a corner by G phone, now or go, my dear friend saying, Google any man. Now I'm acquire answer, no, they are calling a marking correct, no, they are back. They cannot be some say, the time I go school, not say you study school. Obia, Ubisa question. Our Google, so no Google answer. As a politician or call a friend say, or call you so. No, I find the phone. I'll church or never be or Barney Crano can catch me and let's get 28 years. I saw no name be here with Yassi. One day be a cockadoo. Ratifa. One baby a cockadoo. The Biayame Casse, young school. The two pink cars, and I didn't share on Color school. The Senny and the Motinia Bobra will feature FM, and then the more and the old tear appear for me. Young Color Bena Sacuñano. Ratifa. Young Color Bena Sacuñano. And that is not party can be so a Colabua or no channel crowd or the actual was a ocean. And ocean the system I want book of young crowd or the child yet. From one missing idea class 4 and the following the next term. Who just have book? I'm a close school. Teacher school that's someone or near the new book about. If I don't know,
No great.
the amic me bois. Says na go class 1, now go class 2. How do class 1 book any mount class 1? And then and and I said the seven came from to my mama yet to them before I say the slavery mean a year body mean a year. I don't know. The fact the slavery mean a year, that's a body mean a year before more punishment with me in Tiatia, meeting one in Tiatia. When the we are nipa struggle and son was and there. Nothing to do for most young things is about to want. Mother. Now,
Young Bondi,
diabetes and a chum.
yes, diabetes and hypertension.
Oh, yeah, like the way. I check like 1 year, 2 years, and I change people. That's it.
Yeah, honorable, Alaji Idi, free. Alaji Malam Idi or free Alaji Tabora and free one of the dear by 0555 657 278 number bit me a friend about you but in the Junior na what free no before so good morning how didn't be a free yes sir
Avijapa
I think come to you afiso is there be a menzumebo modian na majeso kama Pacho men can be biasa so ochiamia any die se obechia obi na obejeso so ochiame na manfiwa manfa bu amam enti ochiamia e wo se mejeso sa nkomo no a wo ka no de eno eye mfitire nkomo
But my most minchia and a poetry food in an oil show.
At the photo so.
If I cool, I summoned there, and yet the idea among yourself. Oh, Ghana. Now, move NPPMB to be a bar by a man, or perhaps the Ghana school, a year politics. In your case, a yard double a yard. Or man paying for a two, secondary school. Oh, say. Medical school for 4 years. And this is a back when you have to pay and touching about 3 years. I know the that is what would be I didn't know almost years and yet. If I a bad day, say that a man, not a dear element of man or 2 point that she or memory of a soul. Get a bad politics, not that she or man ever talk about her. The best for this. Education dear, JGP Yabanyo Sini, near for politics are everything I want a map of my between the kind of Amra. Because anything matter and then the rest of policy there at the chair, yes, Sanon, and so the ocean in there, a child over my bit material over the year. Your money, your of education system, your good year, education system, and your oh, the past. And the rest, yeah, I'll follow them. Yes, I'm betting now to a phone one. About the school, not a bar. Because I think your man homework, the man homework,
na wako asem ya wo kan wo and aya na awofo binom aye o ma adwene say they are delineated from the processes of insurance akra na ni su ene ne ban ya hwe ne ye na akra na nim de nso ya hwe amana konkan say oya awofo na mu tiemi a you are in no way moved or another removed from the equation yenyi won free entity ya wose ye de ma abofra no mu enti enya wadwen se abofra no ntete na disua ene ne kankro nyina no ewo akyerɛkyerɛfo ne nsɛm da bi emfomso ba kwa ye no da bia no aya wo kan asɛm aya no manije because you take conscious effort say wo for example na mo akoma you will cater for them obehwe wo mu enye se bia wo diska eko na akoda akwa kutua ne school fees nko na wo hwe no niaka ewo ho a wo se eno nso utimi hwe and I think that is a very critical pointer what raise in an open na mako
because yeah follow ye fane say ye ba ko school a wa wie obudu fe kede do be nyina wie da bi obudu fi a e say wo check say oba why the homework ya ma the homework o tell we e say ko kan kazu no dey give ni hwe the fa me ba fi pa ya ma homework o say da bi o tell we ko fi o ko para shemu TV na abɛhwɛ ne deɛ sefa ene na wo hwɛ bia wo bi so na wo bɔ bra TV na ho da bia wo ta kene office of bia tente ye ya wo fo ne ye kan na kwa ne sɛ yo ndi bo me ye fa brem no ko aban bi ye fa no ko ma aban bi alaji kan bi ana school bi abakɔ ye wo a wo ba sɛ ya oba ɔsɛma wo ana ɔsɛma wo ma no o ma ne ye ne dia wo a wo fo so wa sɛ deɛ sɛ wo ye na oba so bi ye da akin na wo so wan ye ha because body ye na when you obakufra unya o friends a una odi o friends no
correct
o fa friends ko show ba
no correct
na bana ye dia o say do ko ya ko abon dia obakufra na say unya o friends say odi ko to pure say afra ko ka na ko fi dia o bana bo na fiu e fi aban na men ka o
na mo akoma me na wase say won so wo kire wa adwene ewo eye enkoma da ne da nyina ye die live on the morning show no eso good morning waha wodin any baby ofrefi
Sefah?
Yes, sir.
Collins,
amamale tabru.
No. We need the papa. Ni dunyami, me Canada. Na afisha pa so Sefah.
Avin come to ya afiso, unso afisha pa.
Na ko pardon, avin come to ye. Afisi se na ye tenkwem. Na ko paye, ya kuma so adi amaye. Wabo homo so papa. Wabo homo de. Ofi ebo abaso.
That's it.
Miria, yeka education asem. Sefah, muma yeka no kwani yi amanyo sem enfrim. Because unim na mia kasa no seka mi go tumi pa hwe un say enkai mi kai e free 90 ba. Un se ne wo technical skills, technical drawing. Like we share a free one mo ba no. Ye mu bi one ye share school as here like ene san your money because me kai mra ni ko technical skills, technical drawing, vocational skills anye hwe kura no se udi hunra technical skills se me yes udi hunra e ya dia na teacher ni kire yen ubehu ye practicals se ye me kai se follow ubehu se ubehu ye me pa kire ene study ni nyire bi ho ene ye kire ye mano different thing altogether. Me can't say a bonnet because we share free 90s. They bar you radiate kufuoso. They bar the late J.E. Reynolds. Now, even your school, qualify creation, you will be your makwaya, this year free April. Now, you break it and can December and your man playing a kufado so best in this. It's a policy beer. Sir, baby beba. Say baby beba somba emrana ni say aka because ye koto aba 7 December and ye sisudua so be no mo biti na ba sisa za adiko na the education system kwa de aban kwa abafofo beba ya wono ni ye fullness ya because but emra ye beto aba de ye sisa sa date no then education ya ye kola ya say bibia me no ka say education against I say fat.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that some people will be happy with your argument. Is that the ebinum so efili say with the introduction of the free SHS no ama enei enkwada pinua no enya akwanya kosuku enei akwada bia ntumi entena fie enka se o ena mampase nti ma enya akwanya ankosuku enei insunsanso free and social mkokoye abamu and oko Facebook people are saying that look obi a why adwene se obe sorry atia free SHS no bia no as unie ni swade hunu papa bia ebio obi a why adwene se odi amanyosem ebeba be hurehura ensunsanso a free 2023 mfiempim minu ene aduonu miensa West African Examination Council enso hwe ankoda no kotro ensunsanso free mu aba no obi a why adwene se odi amanyosem ebeba be hurehura mu bia no na je se won why adwene se wo mpe Ghana ye ebinu no nya adwene
ba menka ne saba uni menka mesre e mampini na kufado for now say he school den bi esi bebia say wure mu se de yo omani sika de ye nkola na ekọ 3 months normal betrayal no e waste of time waste of enu ye bad policy a good idea na what to buy obi asom.
But the government says that it is gradually phasing out the double track system anamebwa
double track bilia che ye gina omani ye double track e ba ye ne eye de momu nyina akopɛ no mo pon pɛ no mo betresi pɛ.
Okay, Collins ma me na wase ena no pɛ sɛ won so frɛ na wogi wodo adwenkyerɛ e baaye and one ade ba ko wo se nyina ye hunu ne sɛ this particular policy meka na maka bio say I am not against it. I will never be against education. Sometimes policies be wo e ba kwanya ye faso e yono no eno ene to de bia e ho e won nsem ka kakra. Good morning, we didn't be afrefi. Went to me and 0555657278 number bit me afre na obadwuma di Ghana Kasamre na Druso no ye nimpanyimfo mu nimde in the area of a year education ye nyom komo kakra and we what we are going to do the ebe ne say ensemisa anase anu ye a West African Examination Council e dia ba efa ensem wo mo de betu dwasen koda ne bi wo ho a mo ayom de ma questions ye busa wo mo no ye AI assisted no ye no mo sukoye entremu no a West African Examination Council e dia ba no e to aso mu de. Good morning, we didn't be afrefi.
Good morning, Mania.
Yes sir.
Kofi Boa for Spinters.
Kofi Boa for Spinters mpacho mi nti wadarama.
Okay. Me nim say okay small guy bia na o ade so ani ma me kwa ye say na o yo
mpacho idea oko UK okukusun economics no.
Say nye free HT saka akwada we nim say why waste. Secondly, me person bisa question. Say almost in Kodano you so computer any phones in the year. In top of some cases say the whole world crampo na yo mucho so na Kodano ombeji phones if your muncha na say Google no de enkofa hono. Akwara bi bra bi so beka e friend say textbook say ni e friend say schools bi no. Na enye say ye nukure na bebi no ho sa enye but no onu so o kan say chalk kwampo baby edi asembai free teachers no ho share there so bu share so ye but min Canada e here for eboa bebre pa min Canada share obi wo ha o si o aduane ni ho ma mi mbisa o say okom de na aka op fried rice na we nya fried rice no pi ma o gari o ompe enye. Enti ese ye di bia ye policy na se ye kam tara mimi de bia me ka je se omu bo wa omu bia hwe kwa ya obefa na obe na ko ni aje kesi fa e no de na mi support enti omu ko bi ka bia mamu nye se ni pa no ta omu de bi ba fe se no de wa obe ye na wo kan se bi de enti se wo man ko bi mimi man ko mi ma aye bi akọ na mi ka ta bu na bra
Mameno wase Kofi from Spintex baby awudina no am say ohma no etwetwasi also betimi afre 0555657278 your number betimi afre and the conversation is getting very interesting because I've had 3 callers omoka say senkebe ya yenyi the educational sector, which to me is one of the critical sectors of my yenyi enfant free amanyofo nsem na yempe wo mu munim de in the sector to be making or taking decisions on behalf of Omaimuni nyina based on available data nhwehwemu soronko a wo mu aye. Good morning, Udini Baby Afrefi.
Hinta hunu Kojo Sefah Danquah.
Simon Oredu, Chief Executive Officer of a year. Chief Executive Officer, Chief Executive Officer of Wisdom Clothing. A year, Pong Katamanso. Patromienti Wadaroma.
Yo, baby, honorable, Obia Michiano. Kebra Martin Sumitian. That's if I become a commerce, yes, sir, water company. That's 2 weeks, Nekatamanso, pure water and Eddie Gary.
Is your own?
Papa, and why drive he? It is Amoya the Befa Homa and you. Why a Berabron and Muanity, and yes, you the Ibehadi. Brother, if I may come out and so. School no ya been my Kobe. By Kakran, I akon. Time I echo school no say, Adichina one co school, never free na over here na, I'm a friend for school over. Na ya betamu. Na before I do bedroom school, na kasana wa obenu who say, one kasa wanko.
Obediemia.
Aha. Eti yes, sir, ye penny phone say. Say, Abrofo, Edim Rebi ba, or Moshe Abrofo no culture. And so yes, we are culture, Asana, Yagia to Yahusu. Say, I say, Uba, F is school ba. Na wanya homework, nebia o papa nebia, one fair Jumama mantem, na one befia na de china or school cry and bono. Because I say, a teacher for men, men buyama. Say, Akolanum, share ye papanum, ye nananum, 90% or more uncle school. But omudi odo nititi pa ehye omumam omako school ma se omuye penifo o my way mu eti ya fa ne se teacher ni wo school na ye si maye mani tia ye ma na dia akwara no fi school ba na papa na mama no wo fie no ho fi wo book na o di free school ni ba mu a abede na obeka se o se enye akwara no anya ni homework na anya bibi a mama ni ontini no by what sika se akwara ni nko school won eti eye asedie se ye ma penifo no omube ni emra papa atuama se bi fa bi o se akwara no na wufu anko school krapo na teacher na ye tia ni ka ye di o man sika tia ni ka na wufu tia ni ka no ye dia se ni se o fa bibi sha akwara no mu se na be a ni sika na o de ni sweat no so ma ni nya kwa ba se ye si akwara no ko school ba wa wufu no se o tia na ade wo fia e se nyina e betinya tira akwara no ade wo fia dia e dia de nti na ye di akwara no mu ko
Debi enyese bo tire na de o fie na emum o hwe you are directing o hwe se obetimi asua ade na ebia bibi wo ho a wonte ase a waboa no ama na nya munti ase o nkyere na de
enti na bra koje mi si e bia e fa no sa wo form yenu no na na eja nyina o mo anko school ni bi e na o mo di akora na anko school book yo mo di betu ho no mu a o mo hu so mo atro bi ba mo nim se wo di e ka bi hu a eye wei eti o be den akora no ho bibi o
enye dan obi wo man ntem ana se wo mpotem ho a obenim de enti eno no o anyonko a e wo so oboa ema akoda na se bibi wo ha wonte ase a okohu bra kwadwo no nkyere wase
yo mi da se ba onim se fair education a ye koi se omo free school ba way classes a ma akwara no mu ni board in chain say akwara no be ko private school a obe tia school fees ti yesre penifo no omunya hu bibi mai ade ne de omu di ba adwini ye o ba say omu be ni yi ama na boa timamofo no eno na ya asem no ba say ehu sika ye hu account kire wa wo be hu say no ade na wo ye no who sika na ekọ no do so chen e fa so awanya.
Mama now say Simon already from Konkataman's one of the Esma Bay and Happy 98.9 FM now so good so change in the Happy Morning Show, your morning companion. Your comments are welcome in our live comment live streaming comment section. Wait me Jawanu December no making kind for the conversation is becoming very interesting. Stakeholders in our educational sector, our phone one or more friend or more trauma journey so NTB and impanyin for our most omnimde in your ebedin come on some of these issues are among for a reason live on the show this morning. Stick and stay with us. Danquah, good morning. Didn't be free.
Hello, Sefah.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Joseph in
Joseph Bacho Mintio.
Me patem bisa samu.
Bacho Miti.
O aba be na o tia. Na oba won chen so so ware a. Na wonye ready a. O tunu po mane kwa ware na.
Mega chance onya hoboa.
Sa ba pepe. Ana nti na aban no. Ehu ni say creators no. Nye ntimi for now. No mo pren ho. We wo mo pren ho. Because Niema ya kwaso no anye bibia o eye politics ni ntra sabi member timi akem school fee we ebia akontimi ntua ye ni progressive sana ba ya na ye betimi atore ntua na wo amu ntua no so nya dai na ya samu go free so what said them no what here but because of acquire political promise in I will have to implement it. Sanabaya or banya favor from the Ghanaians. They say a favor on Manya and I say, Omanya Numi. I'm not gonna for baby.
But Joseph, you know, sir, every policy be our cycle. And obviously, we'll get to a point in time where we may have to sit down and review the policy. Whether we like it or not, it'll get to a point in time where we would have to sit down and review the policy. And as we are going on, I know that the Ministry of Education and as a Ghana Education Service, monitoring and evaluation department, mani edi the ekoso and someone timamu for and other stakeholders are more education sector no one more about the implementation of the free SHs. And obviously they will be taking some of these notes, and as we go forward, they will be tweaking the policy. But to say wunni sika na opese wo shase, I'm not sure see nisika. Say o ye wa adwene so be bibi na ede woni se chinchina cha pese o ya. Obviously kwankwan be fa so abenya sika no. Enye dan a obenya sika no dia kwakwa ya na mebo.
It is asama okay. They say you sika no. They say you sika no.
But so woni sika no ntese woni di anasa on pa aduane ni.
Okay, they say now yen this sika na utma pe sika na utma pe de say yen di no. And they pe de ni years na ba ya beti me didi. Amaya me because that we ever got 3 months, we are got 3 months. What to be that? You don't have the school that is say wouldn't call no come. What's the change up as I will I didn't say about it. Schools are yes, it's here to cry and you complete the cry. Oh, dear, complete enough and cry some. I don't know my embrace. You will say free HS. Me koto me ma. So we don't need to ban ya koto nyama. It's even more than the school fees go here.
And it's already been established.
Books hobby.
Yes, that's what the Ghana Education Service and the Ministry of Education may tell us.
I dare we Omo trans omo mfa adwene omo ya government e wo kata chiro omo ntehe de omo pen omo ye what they say mo say you are here for Ghanaians the Ghanaians can muntie omo bi
ati Joseph Mamena wase o say the Ghanaians can muntie omo bi, and I believe that they are listening to us this morning. Adwinkyere bia ye de bia no menim se mpanyufo etie ya de a ombetimi afa na omde akọ adwendwen mu na dwumadi bi wo ha wo so mutimi di o matimi edi but more than afre ma me pick final 2 calls na ye ni enkomo entwa so e wo dwumadi nso na no pay 0555657278 number betimi afre na waba dwumadi ni so oba no atwa ne tell. I know a couple of people have left their messages on a live stream comment section ma me can be na me fama etie for any for number betimi afre final 2 calls na ye di ye ofre no abana wie couple of messages we have ma me can be this one is coming from Positive Change inside Medina. Say, I pledge support for 24-hour economy policy. I want to congratulate all elected assembly members and unit committee members of Medina constituency for a hard work done. Together, we will build better Medina for our next generation. Positive change there or there way is coming from Haile Selassie. Patriotic voices go. So JDM is talking as if he has not been president before. Fellow Ghanaians, I'm pleading with you to dissociate yourselves from him because he has nothing important to move Ghana forward. If the naked offers to give you a covering clothes, listen to his name. Regards to Honorable Brian Champon, the best running mate for Dr. Mahamudu Baumia. That's according to you. Emmanuel Emmanuel, good morning going out to you. Some other messages. Yankin can be. This one says that live from United States of Kisaman. Good morning to you, Sefah, Prince of Poakwa, and alias the Presbyter-elect, and Fatih Shaibu Ali, alias Honorable is enjoying her day off. Or homeka kranya nkopon do mo chena oro na dinamu de ne Honorable dinamu de ne anopana. Pedro wa Maldini Cruz is watching the best show live and clear inside Indianapolis. Kumasi Tano. So Kesben Junction is the main location. Keep up the good work. Pedro wa Maldini Cruz. Man, now I say that then Kofi Jerome, good morning going out to you. Eunice Kwekutonyo say, I am watching. Good morning going out to you. This one says, good morning, say Fat Danquah Mark PK. Good morning going out to you as well. Happy 98.9 FM. Our conversation on the results are abano. Yen koswa na yeni ehon komo ewo dwumadi yen so na na pay. Ma menka also bit me one no this edia to Facebook and I'll be reading that for you. Mr. The conversation around it when it's so. Yes, for me the pass rate when it's so, of course. But we cannot do or no, and I said we cannot praise the results abano without also mentioning the inherent challenges that the policy is facing over a period of time. And I think say ebetimi ato akoso sa man with the results and kebepe. See ebetimi enya say enka the challenges ayabobo so with feeding, challenges ayabobo so with our for having to cough out money to buy stuff for Mofra, challenges ayabobo so with the disparities and other variations in vacation times, and then the number of weeks and kodanu betina school mono, all of these matters. Ebetimi ahwe ama the free SHS policy nesipia and gebetimi aboyan kwa manase Dr. Daniel Osabuti or educationist yene nchuchen komokakra on the wase results, the results that have been withheld by the West African Examination Council and it in Chiremua, the West African Examination Council lady doc anopem mo achen mo akwaba and from happy morning show so.
Yo, many abema mejuso michia amamuti happy FM na penyina.
Atiefo ejo so yenso yema akwaba. Doc, well, and someone yaka what to be, what should be after the release of the 2023 West African Examination Council secondary high school exam results are ababetuja. A pass rate, undoubtedly, was so as compared to pass rate in some of the subjects you recorded here in the past decade. However, one key issue Ebabeto bill this time around has got to do with examination malpractice. But there is a new trend. If you happen to follow the conversation, especially in Samoa, the West African Examination Council, ECA, the new trend has got to do with students providing AI-assisted responses to their questions. Now, According to the West African Examination Council, say they have withheld results from 235 schools. Over in Tremua, the West African Examination Council, Edeba. Doc, Pepacho, Wajintre, ewo home. Anything?
Yo, mini abema. Say, be awufo bia de. Se, niba bekwa kotro, wasi na results ne bebano. Na waya die. Ebetumi abuano a continue a tertiary institution bia okay. Na senior Udikan Kayano, say 2023 results. It is an improvement over that of 2022. HSA performance no equanima senior Abano. Na we share the rate at which examination of practice is a consul. Bibia say yema yeni ekoho. Maminka say ebano artificial intelligence. Baby, I do it. Untimin can say we should go back to the Stone Age, and I say go back to Mra na Yesu board, and I be beside child the any yaman. They say the Bibia koye technology. During COVID-19, the Ukraine on virtual learning, virtual teaching in Yaman. Inti we are saying there it is evolving, so we cannot just decide to be stagnant. We have to also move on the way we are saying and move on. But to say, Kualano are trying to go ahead of WAEC in terms of they trying to outwit all the securities WAEC are putting in place. Now, make us say, I could be any what say you or Beko exams hall. Na onni gidi se nia okwakoye no se ye china bibisa ha no ana se ye mpanishe no so ye investigations na ye nhwe omubua nkwala na omu ye sa niamaniama no because I don't think say invigilator ewo examination hall na akula bi ayi ni phone na or so answer questions. If the later to me can't you be as a you when who say Kualano, yes, sir. In as much as ye can't say Kualano or move fumra because exams be one imra. Na so shem run backwa or say to me and fa full and examination hall. Into question I say beside who say a year ban is saying Manqualano etumi a smuggle phone ediko. Doesn't mean say a bimus kumu ya mubo mu yesana. Na se side dinisia ye investigate na ye who say when na ya Manqualana e ding asudi anasa punishment ben the masanko go for no. Because whatever it is, Aquala be try say run a dahono. Or try say or circumvention as ben navigating the way through man of Fenebea or Benyama simple. Enuntina invigilators elho. And I mean ya bema. They say bano AI a so sophisticated say to me encounter the way and Kualano I am very smart no. Omekwa control Obenya A plus but finity. And as Obenya A finity. Obenya B finity. Enti enuna ese occupy your attention say. Dina ese yese ne beya nkwalano omwasua die no a omawura hon akokotro no. Nia onim ena okakotro. Na enye nia ohwe phone so atro. Na nia cheno a wati afie. Because no man bienu utumi kira kwalana die. Oti afia. Oko exams hall no not the same question ye bisana obetumi atro. But say one tiasie na oko na ntumi antro. Let's just say he or she will try to fall on IA assisted a means na ntumi antro. Inti enhwe hall so ye se na be ya enkoba ne say nkwalaa no bɛyɛ adeɛ nso ɔmo do tertiary level na who na they cannot perform because we shouldn't forget say a progression from the basic level ɔmo free hɔ nom na ɔmo kɔ secondary ɔmo free secondary ɔmo ba tertiary is the graduate is the secondary ɛbɛka basic so ti aseɛ enti ɔnya adeɛ ɛwɔ secondary level na ɔdu tertiary ɔbɛ struggle enti mɛsrɛ WAEC ɔmo investigations ni yie na ɔmo hu the source of some practices does it mean say ebi mu wɔ hɔ na ɔboa nkwalaa no from WAEC anaa does it mean say centers no more choice exams no ɔmo ɛsɛ ɔmo hwɛ so sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ nkwalaa no will adhere to the examination rules and regulations no ɔmo bu ɔmo ani gu so na ɔmo ala nkwalaa no ma ɔmo yɛ nea ɔmo pɛ anaa because I don't think say if we have put in all these control measures nkwalaa bi betumi tweet those control measures let's just say obi na ɛbɔ obi.
But Doc, hey, I know, sir, artificial intelligence is here to stay with us, and that one is a fact. But from your submission, what is quite clear is that we have a huge challenge with invigilation.
Yes.
Is it that we don't see it to be a big issue? For me, tends to put the certificate Agyemang Kwadano into disrepute. Ananuntini yentimi into ehwana mono.
Right. Now, before me respond to your question, my main chair be me. Unim say why can say nkwalano addiction HSA AI assisted AB bemwa. Two things. Doesn't mean say in Kualano I say obugogo any answers no any correct answers. One. And I say we share the trend that omudi answer questions no. A chair say they were following I say bibi eda omunim omu na show the same thing. And also short ya see. In this ban say be as okay, if you source na ya Kualano ekonya omu information and your correct source, then we can address it differently. Now, say, Banner say, or to me the phones echo examination hall no more stressful, more drop, and also has to do with weak monitoring system within the examination hall. A home nuna make us say invigilation and I say ye. Ain't wow, so simple. So you examiner na o market nkwalano papers na. Obia nka nkyerɛ sɛ wei deɛ ayɛ sɛ ɛyɛ group work na ɔmo ayɛ what aseɛ because wohwɛ the way sɛ nipa baako nya question 1 correct 20 ne nyinaa bɛnya sɛ another person nya question 2 wrong 20 ne nyinaa bɛnya wrong na sɛ wohwɛ the way antwerɛ no kɔ borɔfo no the way ɛtwerɛ borɔfo no ayɛ sɛ ɔma photocopy ɛno kyerɛ wo examiner ne sɛ something fishy went on. It's a honeymoon, you have to also raise issues. Anti-invigilation, and we should also have a way of going ahead of the students. Can't we also think of, say, beer, centers now, you have a choice of no. We can even decide to have AI and asset technology be able to deactivate all phones within the examination centers. We should think of that. Say the Aqualano, a small go for Lucra the Shen and the cohort. We should have a system, I bet to deactivate all phones within that particular perimeters. It took it a full amount to me find your way. But on American, what you see.
But
we should also think ahead of the Aqualano episode. Senebeya will bring sanctity to the certificates now, the normal. And yes, dear. Many of them, I bet me a banner say, Opa control was in the yard, dear. Certificate, but the fact say it has been tainted. Say Ghana Hanumudi examination of practice at Dawson Inti. Who to me fanko outside? Who the kokra they challenge it? So to say, it is an obisai. We should look at it holistically. Now, I contributed to some of this examination practices. Who say FEBC honey? Look at the number of schools that withhold on results because why I suspect is BBC also. And then I transferred it to your friend SHS. In the chair say BB air console because we cannot rule out artificial intelligence. It has come to stay and it will be with us for the rest of our lives. Until we need to put in place some of these measures. I'm saying last time now I can say the way our questions know the trend in Nyama and also hobby. But beyond Greater Accra, questions no say free district near Kwa. How do we monitor it? You see, so we shouldn't just look at the big cities, but the big Kokono because here on schools won't be. So you to me senior proper trend analysis. Then we say cluster being areas being at ICC. Now we proper research and come out with proper solutions to some of these problems. For us to say, we'll get to a point where we have zero more practice, the bad thing, because near Bessibiano, Aqualano, Bakwana, you try say, baby beer and a honomono. So, him say, oh, yeah, I bet trying to people move definitely on yet. And you ever nice you. Remember, more the answer, but to me, I still discipline in the way you conduct your exams.
What need the results now, Bano?
Oh, many of them results in the if it is a true reflection of what the children wrote, and if it is a true reflection of their understanding whatever they were taught, or they understood whatever they learned, and that is the outcome of their understanding, then I'm happy about it.
If there is a conditionality, so it means that there is a degree of doubt. Say enkodano en so hwe na omo kotro ye no e kire se de e kire omo no motiase omo ni momo kai no matro.
Yeah. Who say ya kire say ya we told you some of the results maybe because there is an alleged examination of say a allegation such as because they've not yet come out with say they are suspecting say this is these are more practices are what about near amount to anything I may start by adding the if say results na yehuno say ampa say near yechen kwalano na omo etiasie and efinti asie mu no mo atro and I reflect this our results in there and a thumbs up.
Say enye no dia no thumbs up.
Say enye no dia ene yen san come back na enhwe nia e contribute to artificial excellent result.
Artificial excellence, but what's right there at the tertiary level? Since Osha if you are compare the a year emofra omo baye in the 2005 to emofra omo ba in 2018, 2017 na modern bono te saying ahokeka to addition another towards addition to saying
mimi abema me pese me compare results are every free FHS to results are every free FHS because factors now contribute to quality education and I say results upon ed also. Bako has to do with the way our young kwalano use technology edition idea. AI, BBA, computer science. In such a way say machine dream to say nipa. Even in the manufacturing sector, you use robots. I mean, medical management in terms of Medicare management in your AI. But she say no, I say performance no, many of them a tiba form, a tertiary level. Ain't a BBA say and I wouldn't also attribute it to only say beer quality ɛwɔ SHS no ɛba fam ɛna a basic also ɛba fam because we nyinaa nso gyina nkwalaa no so. See, most of our students have preoccupied themselves with social media to the extent say emra lecturer ɛwɔ class kɔ ɔkyɛ adeɛ no na n'adwene nyinaa wɔ ne phone so on WhatsApp or Facebook so miss Facebook a ebi ana Snapchat ana bibi saa nti ne nyinaa nso gyina nkwalaa no so so te aseɛ nti say if we decide to really compare our performance pre SHS and then performance post SHS, we need to factor in lots of niyama ebebuama yakamu out with results. It will not be tilted towards maybe a political line. And I
think that would be a very, very good explorative academic exercise. To me, to do that comparison, and then we know the factors are Agyemang kwadano say o modembo form anase kosoro. I'm not sure say any study anase any research work has been done in that regard.
So far, not that I'm aware of, and I think that senior Makano ABBA, we have to take it up na yenye in-depth research to come out with findings via CBO a bit me boy education ma akwenim. As I say me a Ghana ni na me ti say yenkwala no mko tra mu ya ade na mo practices na ya na wo forma say be me de but mu ya ade na examination mo practice na wo soro na if abaho eno sana emboa. Okay, we should come together as educationists, go into this area, conduct proper research, come out with findings, and then we give it to the policy formulators and the policy implementers to see how best we can improve on our education.
Dr. Daniel Osabute, Mame, and I was in our place of Japan and Nutrition.
Minia Bema Midawase, Yamisham.
Yamisham, so Dr. Daniel Osabute is an educationist of Sanso Echradie, Ewo Accra Technical University, on Nautis and Nutrition, on Happy 98.9 FM. And I was so good so out no young fan say Akasima Baye Edu Moche. Na sorry so.
Could you? Machibi.
Yeah, Eja.
Yeah.
Oh, you could go.
Subject we when no penny dinkum me penny communication style no pa. Where he had to concede or concede, where I was hitting right on the head, no, so I end pepe, and I think this hand I was here also mine. And the last bit, I work as yes, you would encourage that we do research into this. And yeah, you know, me generally, I am like, okay, yet your memoir, kusi and kusi, koda. Results you buy in Enya. It will come to fuel the perceptions every SHS say the quality of education.
Yeah.
Now, results NABA, we still have issues with it because they have performed beyond the expectation. They say, our education system can produce the best of grades. We have pre-programmed our minds. Say, Adiana Nkwadane de Bano. And yes, so near the end, no. As a Yajatum say, we have problems. And the problems here, one, a cock could do understand, say, ye man, any and none of them, union, your father for. Into me, my and side grids, and this is Omoko Faba and one.
Yeah.
What does it? Then we are talking about artificial intelligence. And you can say the phones call SHS. What the phones call examination hall. Yes, sir. Hey. So what are we complaining about? Didian, I've be say, because a zona exams ni binti, ne acquire Ghana ha, and yes, sub regional way in Indi, and I had the anetiza. But yeah, And Kodano school, we don't punish them. There's nothing. I say, omuna mu free the free sa kura examination hall and so free. The ba po free. Uko school free. Uya wachron free. Bibia upebia ultimate de ko. No aqua. Then we are talking like artificial intelligence. And when you give somebody a telephone to go to the examination hall, no access.
It's not even allowed in the first place. But the same there, so that's the question we need to be asking ourselves.
But you see, there's another angle to it. Where institutions, in their head, some of them have been taxed. Some of these headmasters have the Omoa praiser on the performance of their students.
Yeah.
And now, first, now nanke districts, no nanke districts be no mubo modern. Yeah. It is no more.
It's not the school.
Now it's the school head teacher.
Yeah.
The head teacher on chema unkufili. What does American say? It may not necessarily mean say I could be the phone era examination hall. But it could also be you have a team of teachers and tutors.
The miscreants.
But you have a team, a standby team, whose duty is to answer questions and make sure say materials no more answer no will get to the students. They will write the same thing.
Whose clandestine duty?
Yes, whose clandestine duty? Well qualified. Is to make sure say subject in a banner onim kra oba consulting the phone on only hobby. To the student in the hall. Or no. Me say kojo. Me was student bia ne results. School no withholdee because when you are profi.
Mamenko ahomane so quickly. Namini Eyoranjo Kabono or president for the National Association of Graduate Teachers. Ewo Omaimo. Ora Kabono anapamia mo achimo akwa from Happy Morning Jozo.
Oh yeah.
Na me wojiri Mpomboko the official panso.
Na me ado.
Enchiremu West African Examination Council ediaba se nkwada binumu amochro made amokoye nso yemfie mpimienu eni aduonu miensa womu ensohwe ni sunsanso me kire certificate and as a result no womu atwe asensan esanse mufra ni bi provide answers AI assisted ora kabunu sansemi wotia etimosan as teachers.
Well, AI assisted does not mean that the students were able to take the mobile phones to the examination hall. Because if young fellow send me or exam Friday, now and then Thursday, my consulting AI in my learning process. Unless I commute everything into my memory verbatim, now my copy. And I have not copied in the examination hall. So now the AI information that I accessed before the exam, it's a textbook to amami information. But the AI reproduction verbatim, Nipano exam hall, and why Google all the AI questions, I reproduce, then that means the student took a mobile phone to the exam and generated answer by the aid of his mobile phone using AI technology. So as I you explain what actually happened and how could students take mobile phones to the exam hall when the rules specifically states that no student is supposed to go into the exam hall with a mobile phone. In fact, before I open a examination hall, teachers SHO, police teachers will search you and indicate that you are qualified to enter into the examination hall. So schools now, yabubo mudinu, teachers are searching in Korana now. So we need some clarity on this. Report Piamanya and indicator says question also AI. If AI does not have solution to a question and you put the question into AI will say we don't have information on this issue right now.
Sure.
And our students also, yes, I know. And our AI response indicates that we don't have solution to your question now. And also, or do exam or not to reproduce yes, we don't have solution to your question now. So the student was in the examination room with a gadget, either a computer, a mobile phone, but was able to have access to AI information on a device. How did the student take the device to the examination hall? Where were the teachers or the invigilators? Well, so these are some of the issues that we need to look at.
The other school of thought, and as the argument, is accusing fingers should be pointed at invigilators. Some of whom almost share not gratne natas here. Say probably you might have been compromised at the point.
Baby, that is not even an issue. The issue is that a job has been given to somebody. If the person did not do the job well, the person should be sanctioned according to the rules and regulations. The rules and regulations stipulate that any teacher who accepts to be an invigilator and goes into the exercise and does anything untoward to compromise the sanctity of the examination, that teacher can be interdicted. And I know people who have been interdicted by the Ghana Education Service because they went and compromised the sanctity of the exams. Number two, a lot of remedial schools also write the WAEC exam. So those remedial schools are given sentence by the West Africa Examination Council. So let's check which school these people come from. Are they remedial students? Are they regular Ghana Education Service students? Whatever the case may be, where there's a need for investigation and a detailed report presented to the public.
All right, Jikabonu, what would be your assessment of this year's WASE results at Ababetuja? That would be my final question.
Well, I've not had a it is not different from the results that have been coming over the years. The percentage of passes, I mean, it is not too different in terms of in percentage terms.
And so the unusual excitement among for say this particular results Diabano to you. There is nothing that is so much different from what we've experienced in the previous years.
But why the excitement? Why the excitement? I don't get who is the person who has passed will be excited. The person who is failed will be very, very unhappy. So and there are a lot of failures in the examination. And a lot of people have also passed, like happens all over the years. What is the excitement? We are talking about the politician. Now, if it is the politician, I can tell you why the politician is excited.
Why do you think the politician is excited?
You see, African politics, the politician always clutches him or herself to straw things that are not necessary. Obiakwa controlling sorry, and why the party. Who politician who take advantage? Obiakwa controlling sorry, and our feeling. Who politician who show am hiding? Let us stop this the things. Let us look at One, if people have done well in percentage terms, they are going to tertiary. Let's ask ourselves, the grades that we have produced, are they capable of doing tertiary courses? If they are, hooray. When they finish from tertiary, have we produced people who can find jobs or can create jobs? That is what we have to be thinking about. Yes, so it is not about certification. It's about the relevance of knowledge acquired by the individual, for the individual to turn that knowledge into employment knowledge for himself and that of society. That is what we should be thinking about. Now, politician, school, Poakwa, Korea, a beer party, they are feeling who politician about Humbe.
Orange Cavono, me and Wasi, and I pay. Say, would your opinion now? You're happy morning, show. Orange Cavono is the president for the National Association of Graduate Students. On out to see any Jinkumo on a brainer. I mean, MASQ. Mamena praise we ba Poakwa. Mamena
birthday dedication be.
Jowo Swasi. Pacho, your birthday dedication.
My birthday dedication be to my kwada be. Na ade a ehu hia pa wadaroma we de mesrewa mame ensre mfiri ho na eja menyi sa birthday ya majatu hosui seme yakwada no ene wenya afe baako na ja ye friend Alfie I don't even get the name correct. But ne omu eti bia ben Birmingham in United Kingdom. Elfi Kobna kwaku na enne no wenya afe pepepe.
Okay.
Ne wofa educate collections wo Kumase. Na ane akoda ni di na woda ewo UK mem enne no wenya afe baako. Nti want to wish him a happy birthday, Alfie. And we say, be a great person. Said you are for no matter you can mem no mote. A be on what in Birmingham pa. Indeed, I'm sure it's about now snow to. So happy birthday to you, son.
Happy birthday.
It is. Meaning I artificial intelligence. When you are AI assistant.
Sorry, so I heard about Brian upon vote and I said the happy sponsor. Brian, what watch between the hours of 5:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. Yeah, let's say be near the happy morning show. I sign a tear for any IFO. Many thanks for doing the listening and also watching us live on Facebook.
Baby, when you say happy MASQ wedding na you share with TV so no. Hey, real. After 2024, the end I'm quite sober.
Oh, and then at the beer, who jam assume with happy MASQ wedding. Uni baby, from your tree.
Me don't be a see. Share and Frenchia no man, many what champina, what shamia, what dear hope bono. D for that bang. Baby, just imagine. Some white gown. Namikita flowers. Nami to baku, and walking down the aisle. Tan. Hey,
man, white wedding. Abna, ma catcher win pen baby. Say, me Bob was a cano, Nam de Aquacoto Danquah Siena, a walk room, I said, Jebea, or be a bit me.